Okay, this is going to be a two-part video. I accidentally hit the stop button there, so we're just going to do it again here. But to get up on plane, we are just going to give it throttle. And we are running right at that 7,500-ish range, 7,400 range, right at 48 miles an hour. From there, I suppose I can slow it down a little bit. Trying to drive in video is a little tricky. She definitely gets up and goes. We'll turn it around here and we can go the other way for a minute. And then I did want to show while I was running the boat that water. That was the water I was talking about at the dock. It pushes out a lot more, obviously, when we're running the boat a little harder. Alright, so I filled the back two ballast tanks. I did not put the wake booster on. I was not going to get wet today. And I did fill the middle one about halfway. I mean, there's maybe not quite half, about a quarter. It says it's at 50%. That could be about right. And when it comes to the wave, obviously if we were able to, and I might be going, I'm going 10 miles an hour. That might be a smidgen bit fast. We'll slow it down a little bit more. If we had the wake booster in, it would certainly curl the wave on one side or the other better and get rid of that little bit of spray. But at the end of the day, it actually makes a pretty good little pocket. For surfing. And obviously if you were on the other side of the boat, I'll try to drive one. Kind of a similar pocket, if you will. So at the end of the day, a pretty nice, for a crossover boat, a pretty cool setup. And then from there, we are going to hit the drain all button, and that is going to start draining us out. So while I'm waiting for this, I might as well explain just so you know how this works. There's a pump, which you can hear it and see it pumping water there, pumping the water out of that center ballast system there. So you can see it's reading 0. It's done by a timing system, actually. And the back ones, just so you know, which are empty, you can see through here if there was still water in there. So there's no water in there now, but just so you kind of have a general idea of how those work. From there, you'll never get all the water out of the bag initially, but from there, we are going to run this back down the river here a bit and load it on the trailer. So I'll close the window, try to make sure that's closed before you're running it, and we'll go from there. And I would say at the end of the day, it seems to run really nice. Both motors come up to RPM, runs out nice and quick, good cruising speed in that 30-mile-per-hour range, and everything just seems to run pretty darn nice. All right, so we are just heading in the no wake zone here. I did pop the engine hatch, make sure we weren't sinking or anything too crazy. Obviously we were out for the last hour and didn't sink. A little bit of remnant water I can see down in there, but nothing too wild. But overall I would say they ran really nice. So with that, I am going to sign off here on video number 2. I'm gonna keep heading towards the boat ramp here and get it loaded up. Appreciate all your time coming out on the beautiful Mississippi River and taking a tour today on a full demo of this Yamaha 212X.